Hey guys and dolls, it's a Mama Monday, and today guys, sorry, it's another one for the ladies. Today we are going to talk about foundation and large pores and how we can camouflage those a little bit. And this was actually a question by Geneva00, I believe a new viewer. Or a new subscriber, or maybe new viewer and subscriber. I don't know, but anyway, it was from Geneva00. So let's go ahead and get started. Here I am barefaced except for some under eye concealer. I started putting that on and realized, oh wait, I need to stop because that's all part of the process. So the question was basically how to conceal pores, how to reduce the appearance of large pores. So I'm going to give you a tutorial here in, just a second, and I'm also going to tell you some tips on how to kind of prevent that from happening to begin with. Older ladies have them. Younger ladies with very oily skin tend to have them as well. So when you get older and you have large pores, there are some things you can do to prevent them or to diminish them before you even do makeup, just in general. But I'm going to start with, let me see, which do I want to start with, the makeup tutorial or the information? I think I'll give you the information first, so you're going to have to look at me naked-faced for a little while, and then we'll get to the tutorial. So, large pores, just in general. And again, I'm addressing a mature audience, so mature, not as in this is going to be randy information, but mature as in older ladies. So, number one that I know most women do not do, I don't care if you say you do it, I know you don't, okay? And this is not only for large pores, but this is also for small fine lines and wrinkles as well. And the number one thing that you have to do before you even do foundation or anything is you have to have a clean face. If you're not in the habit of cleaning your face at least minimally one time a day, cleaning it well, you need to get in the habit of it, preferably twice, okay? I shower at night, so I wash my face with soap and water and stuff at night and do some moisturizer. But in the morning, what I do is that I, honestly, this is my routine, okay? I get a washcloth and I get it hot and, just moisten, kind of wipe my face, wake up, and all that kind of stuff. And then I use just some witch hazel, and as you can see, it's almost empty, so that's what I do. Basically, this is a toner or an astringent. One thing, even with oily skin, you don't want to overstrip your skin. Please do not use rubbing alcohol. That's the worst thing you could do ever, okay? You need to balance it, so I just put some on a cotton ball, and then, I do it around my face, all right? And then after that, I do a little bit of a light moisturizer. Even if you have oily skin, you've got to put on a moisturizer, okay? Now, why do you do this? This is because your canvas is your skin, and if you do not have a prepared canvas, the paint that you add to the canvas is not going to stick and it's going to look weird, okay? I'm not going to get into an art lesson here, but just trust me on this one, okay? You have to prepare your canvas. Your canvas. Yeah, your canvas. Okay, so we've cleansed our skin, all right? Now, the reason why you must do a moisturizer, and I prefer a light moisturizer in the morning, is because if you have a pore, okay, this is your skin surface right here, okay, and then you have a pore. And for some reason, whatever, this pore is larger and it's seen a lot. So you've got a skin level, a giant gaping hole, and then the skin happens again, all right? If you put some toner on it, first of all, okay, it's going to strip away any gunk that's right here and give a cleanness. Then when you put on the moisturizer, it's just kind of a nice smooth surface. It makes these edges of the pore not quite so grabby. I know I'm using weird words, but that's the only way I can describe it. Now, also, additionally, about cleaning, okay, you need to exfoliate. I do it every day in the shower. I have a little scrubby pad. Y'all should have seen my other video on that. It's under Living with Less, I think, but just look through there. And you need to just scrub. Some people say, oh no, don't do. You need to exfoliate every day. You can use a really kind of a rough washcloth, okay? You don't want to be abrasive to where it hurts, but you do want to scrub the dirt and the grime and the makeup off from the day, all right? So we're going to assume that you've got the clean slate, all right? Now, like I said, you have to moisturize, you have to tone, number one. How else can you reduce large pores? Now this isn't overnight, all right? If you smoke, you're going to have large pores. If you drink alcohol, you're going to have large pores. If you drink caffeine, you're going to have large pores. Why is that? All those things dehydrate your body, even the smoking, okay? It dehydrates the skin, it dehydrates the body. So hydration, of course, is one of the things, hence topical hydration, okay? So I'm not going to be one to tell you to not smoke. It's bad, don't smoke. I'm not going to be one to tell you don't drink in excess, it's bad for you. I'm not going to be the one to tell you to, don't drink caffeine. Stop drinking sodas and coffee because the caffeine is bad for you. I'm not going to be that kind of person, okay, that does that kind of thing. But that is one of the things that contributes to the large pores. So maybe you cut back, okay? Got it? So now let's move on. I know that y'all are like, yeah, get to it, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do, I do not have a good camera. I'm telling y'all right now, this is not going to zoom in. I wish I had a wonderful, expensive camera, but it's not a good camera. So I'm going to try to show you by getting closer without it getting blurry. I'm going to try to show you my large pores and then how I try to mask them. And that's the best I can do. My apologies up front, okay, because I don't have a good camera. So first of all, let me look in my trusty mirror here to see if, okay, this is going to be really weird. I'm going to like manipulate my face and stuff, but I want y'all to look here on my nose to see if you can see the large pores. Okay, I'm going to try to get a little bit closer without falling, and I want to hold still so y'all can see. I know this is totally weird. If this is the thumbnail, I'm just going to die. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I do have large pores, especially on my nose, okay? Periodically, I get them up here, especially in the summer when my oily skin kind of kicks in. And oddly enough, I have them right here as well. Sometimes on my chin a little bit. Over here on my cheeks, not, and up on my forehead, not. You may be the same, you may be different, okay? But basically, this area in here is the T-zone where the oil is going to happen. So, again, that's one reason why you're going to have large pores in that area. So, let me show y'all. Now, foundation, whatever you use, whether it's mineral, whether it's cream to powder, whether it's just a powder foundation, if I can show it, whether it's just a powder foundation, whether it's liquid in a container, whether it is, in a tube. What I'm about to show you, you do with all foundations, okay? So I'm using a cream because I'm hoping it will show it more dramatically today. And this is going to be a long video. I know it's going to be long, but us ladies, we just do that. And I'm just going to go ahead and do my whole face. So, if you haven't seen my foundation videos, I'm just doing it really fast here to get the idea, okay? So, let me try to, I'm just gently doing it because I'm hoping that the foundation will catch. Okay, it did get on that side, okay? So again, I'm just continuing. I'm trying to do it a little bit quickly. Maybe I'll cut the camera and come back. And I'm back. All right, let me show you the other side of my nose where I've put the cream foundation on there. Hopefully it's much more dramatic that you'll be able to see. Did I say my other nose? I meant the other side of my same nose. Hopefully you'll see more dramatically where the pores are just really pronounced because I just did the one swoop so far. Okay, so here we go. Can y'all see? I'm going to be too close. Hopefully you can. Okay, so you see where it's like, oh my good holy Hannah, she has big old pores, all right? So a couple of things you're going to do. This is of any, again, of all the kind of foundations. First of all, sponge applicators are your friends, okay? These are the ones that came in it. Here's another one. I will tell you my most honest favorite is, and I don't have any right now because I'm out and I'm using what I've got, are the wedge kind. They look like a little triangle wedge. They look like that, okay? They're that shape, flat on the bottom, angled on the top, and they're a long rectangular like that, okay? So the wedge ones are the best. I'm going to show you with these because this is what comes in the container, and if you don't want to go buy sponges, you don't have to. It's what comes in the thing, okay? So again, just, you've got your foundation here, and what you're going to do is, first of all, I just did the swipe wipe, okay? And I'm putting a lot on there. But that, when you just swipe down, it's only getting it one direction. So what I do is I go back, not one direction, the group. When I go back, And you can fold it, you can, you can fold this, you can bend it, however it's best for you. A lot of times and I can't even get it done now. A lot of times I just do this kind of action where I'm holding it between my fingers so you get more of a control. You're going to just press, okay? Press into the area, press into the area. You don't want to give yourself a broken nose or a broken eye, a black eye. You don't want to do any of those things. But again, wherever those pores are, first of all, this is what you're going to do. It's called, in art, it's actually called stippling. Some people call it pouncing in crafting. I'm trying to use different words that you ladies out there would know if you're a crafter or anything like that. Okay, so I still have a little bit of, some pores showing up. So the next thing that you can do is a foundation brush, a large one or a small one or a medium that I don't have, whatever size you're comfortable with. But see how they're flat? You don't want a big bushy brush, okay? You want a flat brush. I prefer these for the smaller areas. Goss makeup artist likes bigger ones, okay? So it just depends on what you want to do. But then you just, again, you're going to kind of like it's paint. Let me show y'all. Let me demonstrate, okay? You just kind of, get your stuff and just do a little bit on there, alright? And then again, wherever the pores are, I'm going to have to do it this way so I can see. Wherever the pores are, you just, again, you kind of pounce in that area. And then at this point, because you have big ones, do you see how I'm doing back and forth? Back and forth, up and down, around and around. Now I know that this seems kind of counter because you are, in essence, pushing product around down into the pores a little bit, but if you clean every day and use your toner and stuff, it's going to help reduce that appearance, okay? I tend to get some real large pores here in the crease of my nose since I've gotten older. I don't know why, but I do. And then again up here, you just kind of pounce and do stuff like that, okay? Now, I'm going to get close to the camera again. I'm trying to see, the lighting is horrible today because it's very overcast. So I'm going to get close again. Now y'all see I haven't used 20,000 products. I haven't used any kind of a primer. I haven't done anything other than cleanse my skin. Not even cleanse it really. I wiped my skin off with water, hot water, did some toner, did some moisturizer, and did cream foundation. So here's the nose again. Oh, I'm slipping. Okay, here's the other side. Y'all probably can't see it because I'm so close. I'm hoping it's focusing. It may not. Otherwise, you get to see a funny woman twisting her nose all about. Okay, now what you do on top of that, and I always do this, is you do some powder to set it, especially if your skin is summertime, oily, whatever. Now, you can either, what I do, like on my forehead, I go back and I do like that, but on the area where I've just done, you don't want to pull, because obviously it'll pull the stuff off. Same motion as before. And then I just kind of, once it's on there, it's okay to kind of manipulate it a little bit more. Alright? Now, above and beyond, as I've always said, we are ladies that are mature. We do have mature skin. So I hope that helped, first of all, with the large pores. But here's the deal. If it didn't eradicate the large pores, if it just kind of diminishes it a little bit, again, I'm giving you permission to embrace yourself and to love yourself, that you're probably over the age of 40. I'm 45 right now. You're over the age of 40. You have older skin. You don't have teenager skin anymore. You're not a teenager. Thank God you're not a teenager anymore, right? Can I get an agreement there? So, with regards to pores, clean your skin, exfoliate daily, gentle exfoliation on a daily basis. Do the makeup application trick that I taught. Don't buy into the media of, you need this anti-aging cream and this anti-aging, primer and this and this and this, and you've spent, tons of money. All I did was use a cream foundation and a powder on top and a brush. Okay. Now, if you don't use brushes, you can do the same thing with your fingers. You know, you just pounce around, and then with the powder, get a little powder and do it with your fingers. I know that was long. I hope it was helpful. And that's it for today. So you guys and dolls, or I guess just dolls at this point, y'all leave it in the comments below. Do you have large pores? Have you tried this technique? Do you have another one that works better? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from y'all. If you liked it, give me a big thumbs up, and we will see you later. So you guys and dolls have a delicious, delightful, delirious day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.